Yeah, get me on your big monitor, guys. Full screen the stream for a second. And get up nice and close. Wow. Wow, chat, you're so close. Your face is so close to mine. Hang on, let me... Hey, you guys excited for Leon and Alice's new models? I am. Yeah. Your tablet. Ah. Oh, sick. Wait, tablets need a charger? Huh. Because yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know, they're not bad, but you know, their model, like, it puts off people a little bit, and that's the same with a lot of people, like Corpse. Corpse is fantastic, but because she's a PNG tuber and she doesn't talk, people just don't give her the time of day, and it's like, well, you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, it's just the way it is. You know, if you're not visually appealing, then you know you've got to have another hook some other way, and it's just tough. Cintiq gang, yeah. Corpse is cute as hell. Like, but the problem is you got to put time in. You got to sit down and you got to sit down and spend some time with Corpse. And people don't want to do that. And look, I'm exactly the same. You know, it took me. I watched Corpse for a bit for the first, and I'm like, do I really want to watch someone who just types? And I was like, nah. And then I eventually came back to her. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll watch her. I'll actually sit down and watch her. And that was a great decision. Exactly. You watch Corpse differently. And that's the thing. Is there's sort of like a Venn diagram. I'm gonna draw this. Sort of like a Venn diagram of why people watch stuff, you know? And like, is it a Venn diagram? I guess it's a Venn diagram. Or like, you know, here's what's like accepted as normal, right? And the closer you are to the center, you know, so this is like the big boys. So this is like Hololive. And then, you know, then you have like, I guess people like V Shoujo, a bit further out. They're a bit, they'll be on this side. V Shoujo will be on this side because they're a bit lewd. But stuff like Sundera. Interesting smiley face you got there. Yeah. So here's like Hololive, right? Smack bang in the middle, right? Like the gold standard for VTubers, right? Then you got people like, you know, V Shoujo and Sundera, and ignore V Shoujo. Actually, just ignore them. Ignore them. We won't talk about them right now. They're a bit different. And then you've got like Sundera, who they're pretty close to Hololive. Like if a Sundera member made it into Hololive, no one would be shocked, right? My TV. So like, yeah, you could see the pipeline straight in. You can see it, right? So they're pretty close. And then as you go further out, you have people that are a bit more interesting. So like, you know, further out, you'd have people like, well, examples we know, you'd probably have people like Yoro and Congo. And they're like, you know, you can sit down and watch them like a regular streamer, so they're still within this circle, but they do things differently, and they do it on purpose. I mean, if you guys heard Yoro's regular voice stream yesterday, day before, you know, she could stream with that voice easily, and it would be great because she's got a really nice voice. But she chooses to stream with with the Yoro voice on purpose. So she's a bit different. And Kongo's the same. He's a bit different just because he's got such a strong personality and strong. He just does things differently, like the strong art style and that sort of stuff. So he's a bit different. So, but you can still put them on in the background and not like focus on them like a regular streamer. So they're still within the circle, right? But they're still a bit more artistic. The further out you go, the more artistic and different it is. And then you got people. I'm probably a bit closer, I guess. So like, I'm not autistic. I'm not autistic. I'm not like super artistic or anything like Kongo and Yoro. But I'm not saying I'm like good enough to get into Hololive or whatever. But I'm more of like a, in quotations, regular streamer. So like, you can put me on the background, you can just chill out, that sort of stuff. You don't have to really focus. But then you got people like Corpse. This is a spectrum. This is a spectrum, okay? Not autistic enough to be successful. And then you got people like Corpse, right? Corpse is out here. This is the reason why everyone inside this circle, if you go and watch a VTuber, this is what you expect. Corpse is outside that circle. You don't expect Corpse because, no voice, no speaking, no animation, but that doesn't mean she's not good. She's really good. She's, I don't like saying I have favorites, but she's definitely one of my favorite VTubers. But you can't treat her the same way you treat other ones. So it's, if you go in here expecting, I just want to sit down and chill out and watch someone, put them on the background, and you go, Corpse, she's a VTuber, but she's not a VTuber, Yeah, exactly. She's, you can't go in there expecting to get funny clips and that sort of stuff. It's just, it's different, Yeah, PNG tuber. Yeah, but no, it's interesting. I've been thinking about this a bit lately. Just because Kongo and I were having a chat about VTubing as an art form, so I've just been thinking about how different people do it. Trying to think of examples. Corpse is corpse, exactly. Yeah, so I've just been thinking about this stuff lately. Corpse has animation. She does, technically, yes. Yes, I'll give you that. But no, yeah. So the more, I guess, arty you are. Then what's the word for this? What's the opposite of arty? Let's say industry standard. And you also have people like if you guys know Chai Fraps, just because he's got such a unique model, he's definitely on, like, you can put him on the background too, but he's like around here. So a lot of the alternative and popular, yeah. So yeah, a lot of the alt tubers are here on the edge because you can put them on the background and you get little funny clips and that sort of stuff. But visually they're weird or they do weird things and and like none of this is saying that they can't be good, but they're just different. And so sometimes they struggle because of that. Code Miko. That rings a bell, but all these names ring a bell, so let me just Google that. Oh, I know her. Yeah. See, she's different again. She's like this side. Nah, she's different. She's different. She's not in the VTube sphere, right? She's in the Twitch sphere. Okay. Here's the VTubing sphere, right? It's a disc. You look at it from the side, it's a disc. And then the Twitch sphere goes like this. And they intersect. Right. She's here. She's not on the VTuber sphere, she's on the Twitch sphere, and it just coincidentally intersects with the VTube sphere. Oh. hang on. I'll draw it again. Okay. This is the Twitch circle, right? No, this is the VTuber circle. So this is the circle we just drew over here, right? This is it. Code Miko is on the Twitch circle, which is this, and they intersect. She's here. This is where she is. She's not in the VTuber circle. Oops. Yeah. And like she's good, but she's like from Twitch Normiverse. She's not VTuber, so. Not from the VTuber verse. It's different, it's slightly different. If you want someone who's like the same level of popularity, I don't know, is she the same level of popularity? I don't know. Similar, like super popular, but still pure VTuber, then you look at someone like Hololive, Artemis, that sort of stuff. Normiverse. Yeah, so. Code Miko streams with her real face anyway, so she doesn't count. People watch her to check her out and never come back. Well, she's on now, and she's got 7,000 viewers, you know. And she's still going, so she's can't be doing something that bad. You know? I've never actually watched her though. I've seen interviews and stuff with her, and she is not my speed at all. I do not like her stuff. Because she's from the normie sphere, right? Like she's from the normie sphere, and that's the people that she appeals to. And I'm not. I'm from the, you know, the VTube sphere, so it is. You're right, Shin. It's more about the tech rather than the art of VTubing itself. And she does some fun stuff. Like I've seen some of the stuff she's done, and it's pretty fun. But it is about the tech. Promoting a product. Yeah, it does feel a bit like that. You know, whatever works. I don't really care. Oh, Mouth Wide Open, this is a sick song. And yeah, like we do need people like that pushing the boundaries. Because, you know, she might be doing some cool stuff that we might see in the VTubing sphere. Like soon, you know, in 6 months' time or whatever. And she's going to do a lot of stuff that we don't see. Like real face streams. I hope we never see that in the VTubing sphere. But, you know, that's part of pushing the boundaries. Hey, shut up, Bond. What do you want me to use? iTunes? Do they even still make iTunes? I don't know. All I want something is to have a playlist and play music, and Fubar does that. So, Project Melody. She's here. She's here. No, actually, even closer. She's way closer. Here. Here. And V Shoujo is like here. Well, she's part of V Shoujo, isn't she? Yeah, and so the rest of V Shoujo are like just here. It's a little bit less popular because Melody was the big one. Winamp. Oh yeah, I should use Winamp. I don't care, I use Fubar. Melody in the middle. Oh, is she not even the most popular one anymore? I don't even remember. So this section is kind of like lewd tubers, right? This is the lewd scale. This is the arty. This is the lewd section of the thing. As you go further out, then it gets weirder. Time to ask serious questions. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys ever want to ask me serious questions, then you can go right ahead. If I don't want to answer something, I'll just tell you I don't want to answer it. So yeah, ask me a question, guys. And if it's a serious question, even serious questions, ask me a question. You know, putting us on the spot. You got nothing. You got nothing. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Probably really generic, but how's streaming been for you so far? Anything interesting to note? I don't feel like answering that question. Sorry, Lolly. Nah. Course appreciates your support. Aw, course is nice. Nah, streaming's been fun. Hey, Arippy, how you doing? Is that how it's pronounced? Arippy? A ripey. Okay, so how's streaming been for me so far? Anything interesting of note? Yeah, it's been super fun. I'm having way more fun than I thought I would, to be honest. I was expecting, like, because you see lots of like doom and gloom stories where it's like, oh yeah, I was streaming for nobody for 6 months. And then it's like, well, I started meeting people on YouTube and other places and started getting more, and it's like, if you just stream, then nobody will watch you, right? You've got to like network. And I was doing it on Twitter and other places, and it worked out pretty well. And people seem to like my stuff. Okay, so, you know, like I'm not saying I'm like an amazing tuber or something, but enough people, like I'm happy. I'm really happy that some people are sticking around. You know, I don't. Actually, I haven't checked my numbers for a bit. How many are watching? I don't usually check my numbers in the middle of a stream. 40. Damn, I think that's gotta be one of the highest. Yeah, I'm not. 40's pretty good for me. Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm gonna be in Hollow Stars English. I will be. That's where I'll be in 10 years. Nah, I'm gonna be. That's a good question, actually. Well, you know, one of my jobs I really love. One of my jobs I really love. I would like to be doing that in 10 years. That's what, like, that was without question what I used to want to do. But now I've started VTubing, so I think I might want to do both still. My other job and VTubing. So in 10 years' time, I don't know. Seems, especially these days, long time scales seem to be up in the air a bit, so we'll see. But if I'm still doing what I'm doing now, I think I'll be pretty happy. I would like to be, by the end of the year, I would like to be self-sufficient on VTubing. If I can get, like, it's about like $500 a week I need. I haven't like really run a lot of the numbers, but it's about $500 Australian I need a week to replace the job that I hate. So if I can get that, I'll be a happy chappy. That's the goal for this year, but we'll see. In 10 years, yeah, keep making money off of this, I guess. Interested in making a VTuber group or like a Twitch group or something like that. It'd be fun. I just wonder what, like, I just don't know what the point of like the Twitch groups and stuff is, really. Do people use them? Like a VTuber group would be, like, I think it would be fun to have something like that, like, you know, Mouse Pound. Here's all these dog-themed VTubers or something like that. That'd be fun, but I just don't know what like sort of the point of that would be. Twitch groups are for the one person that clicks it and sees the others who are live. Oi, quiet, bar. You know what I mean. Mouse, crouch, and pound. I mean, if someone like from like one of those VTuber production agencies came up to me and said, "Hey, we'll put you on a salary, or whatever, or you know, we'll give you X amount of money to upgrade your gear, and then you know we get a cut of your tips or whatever," you know, I'd consider it if it was a good deal. I wouldn't say no, but you know, it would have to be something that's like worthwhile. I wouldn't want to join a group just to be in a group. Yeah, you know, give me some kibble, give me some treats, give me a nice head pat, something like that, something worth my while. Oh, let's switch back to intermission. Oh, I pronounced it correctly. A rippy. Was that? I think I pronounced it like 3 different ways. What exactly is the voodoo that makes Aussies tick? Look, I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm sorry. If I told you, I would actually have to kill you. What inspired me to be a VTuber? Well, I wanted to talk to people about, I wanted to stream, I wanted to make some friends, I wanted to play some video games, and the reason I'm a VTuber instead of just using my regular face is because I think it would freak people out too much to see a dog streaming. So I got this dog boy avatar instead. Def one of my thanks Herd. Def one of my top tubers. I'm gonna screenshot this comment and I'm gonna print it out and I'm gonna put it on my fan art wall. Wait, let me catch up. P. A repee. A repee. Yeah, silly to say no if there was a salary. Yeah, for sure. Like if there was, or yeah, something like that. Regular pay, that'd be sick. Canis. When's the next Magic stream? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm working on it. It's been, oh man, it's been like hectic month for me. Hey, they're my favorite streams to do, the Magic talks, but it's just been, oh man, it's been stressful. All right, I'm going to talk about something, but you're not allowed to pity donate or anything like that, okay? If anyone pity donates or pity subs after I say this, then you're going to get timed out, okay? Around Christmas every time I get really bad depression. And usually it's just anxiety and stuff like that. Usually it's not so bad. But like this year, just because of everything that's happening and some other stuff IRL, it was just been real bad. That's why I had to cut my streams down a bit. And like usually I might do, like, you know, but that's why I've been a bit flat lately. I think I was alright in the Congo stream, but in the carb stream, you may have noticed I was flat as hey. I smashed a big coffee beforehand that like buffed me up, but it was just like I was like nah. And even before starting this stream, I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, oh man, I'm so tired. Christmas, I don't know what it is. Everyone's like, oh, Christmas is a bad time of year. You know, the suicides go up. I don't think they do go up, but it's like it just gets to you sometimes. Stressful time of year, and it's been just all like politics and all that sort of all the bullshit. You know, it's been a shocking time, and coronavirus finally hitting here. Like it wasn't really where I live until recently, and it just hit here now, right in the middle of me feeling like shit anyway. And it's like, God damn it, you guys need to chill out. So like, yeah, it's just been. That's why I cut my the magic of Christmas we experienced as a child isn't the same once we become part of society. Yeah, because the magic is sucked out of us. That's why. But yeah, that's why I cut my streams down to 2 a week. Just because I love streaming, by the way. It's quickly become the best part of my week. It's just being able to sit here and chat with you guys. Play some video games and shit talk and that. And the collabs have just been hella fun. All my collabs have been, like, I've just enjoyed them so much. Then I'm super keen for the Euro one in a couple of days too. I reckon that's gonna be a blast as well. Yeah, I was just like, I'd stream on one day, take the next day off, and like just sort of like recover. Just have no energy and just recover, and then the next day I'd stream, and then I'd recover, and then the next day I'd stream, and then I'd have to recover again, and then I've got like one day off, and then I'm at my other job, and it's just like, whoa. So it was like, I love it, but it just takes a lot of energy at the moment. Everything takes energy at the moment, so I just like have to just take a bit of time, and I'm like, man, I can't. If I could, I would stream like every day. I would stream like, 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off, that sort of thing. But it's just like at the moment, I need to. There's other stuff I need to do, unfortunately. I mean, I'm working 2 jobs, and one job, they were very kind and like let me take a fair bit of time off, but I need to get back into it. And yeah, and this is with me effectively taking a month off from one of those jobs too. So it's like I've effectively just been working one job and streaming for the past month. So it's like I can't do that anymore. And unfortunately, as much as I love streaming, if it comes between streaming and putting food on the table, then it's not a choice I can really make, is it? It's understandable if you're in a group call of hours with your friends. Yeah. That's why I like the collabs. Like they're a lot of fun, but I really wanted one day this week where I'm like, nah, it's just me and the gang. Just me and the gang this week. Or today. Because everyone's keen for collabs. Like collabs are like, yeah, they're so much fun. But it's like, nah. Me and the boys. Should that be my fandom name? The boys? The boys. Just got a huge boost and reduction in my anxiety and stuff thanks to you Indie-tubers. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, well, it's people always go on about like, parasocial relationships, but it's not just parasocial or nothing. It's like you're still interacting with people, and you still be friends and stuff like that. And especially with Indie-tubers, it's like, well, it's not really parasocial. Like I know you guys. Like maybe it's parasocial if you say like one thing, but it's not like I've got 1,000 people watching. I've got like, on average it's like 30 people. It's like, I know you can have 30 friends. It's not parasocial. Yeah, maybe in 2 years if I'm like famous and I got 5,000 people watching a stream, it gets parasocial, but it ain't that. I'm not Hololive, Just some random indie. More codependency. yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of the indie tubers are very exactly, man. That's why, like, I don't watch Hololive or anything anymore because it's just different, Like, yeah, it's their personalities, but it's, it's they can't really interact with you. At best, what you're gonna get is like them saying your name because you spent $5. Whereas an indie tuber, most indies, they'll, they actually have the time to sit there and read your messages and actually interact with you. It's great. I like it. It's interaction that connects us. Yeah. Interlink. Probably shouldn't admit this, but I do feel pretty close to you all. Aww, I feel pretty close to you too. Very close. How you doing? Is this what you meant when you said you felt close? The dogs. Yeah, I think it's different to be friends compared to straight up falling in love with a tuber. Yeah. Yeah, and if your friend gets big, then, you feel happy for him. Oh, I feel uncomfortable right now. No homo. Yeah, get me on your big monitor, guys. Full screen the stream for a second. And get up nice and close. Wow, chat, you're so close. Your face is so close to mine. You make the window small. Ooh. I'll do the Hang on, I'll do the VTuber peek. Ready? Hang on. Let's see if I can do it here. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. Hang on, I think I missed some questions. Wait up. Twitch groups? No, we talked about that. Did you stream before becoming a VTuber? No. No, I didn't. Well, I can't. No, in one of my jobs we have like online meetings, and sometimes at the end of the meetings I would just stream video games to them, and just like shit talking with them, and that was a lot of fun. And that was when I sort of realized that maybe streaming video games would be fun.